Good morning. Hey, I'm Jordan, and I work at 5 and 2 this summer. Today, we are riding along with Mark. Now, Mark is a volunteer whose main concern is food rescue. Right now, it's 6 o'clock. We gotta meet him for 7. Nice and early. Hey Mark, here we go. I want you guys to know who Mark is, this beautiful soul. I have prepared some questions and we're gonna rapid fire some questions off to Mark. So here goes nothing. Nicknames?
When I was working, at one point they gave me a mug that was a Superman mug, so the Man of Steel, because my last name is Steel. So I do get the Superman thing every once in a while.
If you were marooned on an island and you had to take one movie with you, I know this is tough.
It's tough. I'll tell you why it's tough. I'll pick between two. It's either Casablanca, and what I think of as the sequel is La La Land.
Favorite music band or genre?
Bob Dylan or
Yeah.
Santana.
Favorite dish?
I made it last night.
Did you?
I did. So I love Indian food because the complexity of it, right? So I was up at the cottage last weekend and I made one very basic, it was like a tomato curry dish.
All right, that was rapid fire questions with Mark.
All right, that you do it, but 4 bags. You never know how much you're gonna get. Could be a couple, could be 5, 6. But overall, it all kind of rounds out in the end. Good morning, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Have a good weekend?
Yes, it was great. Yours?
Was nice. The weather was really good.
So you have air conditioning, right?
Yeah.
It was a hot one. Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, take care. This amount here, I guess, which will fill about a cooler and a half, is I guess what they would have thrown out every week, right? Starbucks is great that they've coordinated all of this food donation, and then it's really up to the manager to decide, to engage in us. Talking breakfast sandwiches, a dozen there, more breakfast sandwiches. I think because of COVID, that's what they sell the most these days. It seems like some sweets, some desserts, things like that. It goes such a long way. Clients love it. The biggest drawback seems to be concerns about food safety, right? So proper handling is huge, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we're caring for people.
So that was our first pickup. How many more pickups do we have right now?
We've got 2 more.
2 more.
2 more. So we got 2 more for Starbucks, and then we've got Tori's, which is a bakery.
So I'm going to ask Mark some questions. These are not so much your icebreaker questions, but maybe just some more meaningful ones. How would you describe to someone that you just meet in passing? How would you describe food rescue?
What food rescue is for me, there are a lot of places which end up wasting food. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to say that as a negative thing. It's just the reality that we're living in right now. There's a whole retail network of restaurants, and some of the food that will go, past their, sort of best before date, which is not an expired date. I guess it's a cultural thing that we seem to have developed that if it's not the best before date, it's no good. There's a phenomenal amount of great food from in this case Starbucks so far, and it'll be Tori's later on. So that's on the retail side, that's the donor end, that they just don't want to see their food go to waste. It's people like me picking up, and donors like them that are saying, I'd much rather my food go to somewhere where it's needed than in the dumpster. And the network is basically connecting us all, getting food from out of the dumpster into hungry mouths, without the excitement of dumpster diving. So this is also a free workout. Get your weightlifting in, you know.
Yeah.
No gym fees. So there's the food rescue program. So this is the, I think it's the largest in Canada food rescue program. So they, I think, are real pioneers in both researching the situation, setting up a peer-to-peer network of people like this location here, the Starbucks, that have food to donate or that would have just gone to the waste. So from my perspective, I just went in a little bit early to work, pick up the food, and then dropped it off on my way home. But in essence, it's real simple to get involved, and these guys make it easy. So here we go, on to number 3.
All right, so we just finished our 3rd stop. Last stop is Tori's. How did you get involved in picking up the food or even getting involved with 5 and 2?
I started picking up a few food rescues, and I asked him, hey, you know, I'm downtown. If I see anything that I can pick up on my way home, I'll grab it. So I picked up 4 Starbucks downtown and the Tories. That's what I would do every morning before work. I'd get in, I guess, an hour early to work, pick up all my food, put it on ice packs. On the way home, drop it off at the soup kitchen, and then finish the way home. So being retired is a beautiful thing. It's another stage in life, which I'm still young enough, strong enough.
Anybody can do it, though. Still. Anybody.
So the manager, Tori, Teresa Tori of Tori's, he was the one who instigated this one. So you can imagine how happy, like, our clients are going to be to receive 5 large bins of cupcakes and cookies and cinnamon rolls and bagels, all fresh, all absolutely phenomenal food.
So then what keeps you going? What's your secret sauce?
Real simple. I mean, you know, you want to know what brings you happiness in life. It's being of service. You know, take an hour a day that you would spend watching TV or playing a game or, you know, updating Facebook or this and that, and take that the same amount of time and dedicate it towards helping others. And most of these people are people I don't even see, but I know I'm helping. You get the feedback, you know, right?
What is one thing that you would say to someone that maybe it's their first time hearing about this? What would you say to them?
You know, I think that one thing is going to be different for different people. If you want to feed the hungry, which again is 4 million people in Toronto, and provide them with phenomenal food, take an hour out of your week. If you care about the environment, you care that this food didn't go into a landfill and create methane gas and heat up the earth, right? So if you are environmentally focused and that is your passion, get involved and do this. If you want to feed the hungry, here's an avenue for you to do it. This brings joy to a lot of the community which could use a little bit of joy.
Yeah.
Right? And again, these are our neighbors. These are people that we should be loving, like family.
Yeah.
Pick up, drop off, and then from here it'll be sorted, kind of organized, and it'll go to various places.
Any last words, Mark?
If you love this planet, if you love someone, get involved. It will bring you joy. It will totally bring you joy.